favor. This is one more, please. Hi, welcome to Otra Por Favor. My name is Richie, and as you guys know, this platform is about covering everything that has to do with soccer, life, and culture here in Austin, Texas. We are in a studio, but it's a bit different, and we're pretty much honored to be covering all the events that are going on in Austin this month, especially. This video in particular is putting a sort of the final recap of us going to 2025 Sips and Sounds at the Moody Amphitheater on March 7th and 8th. It was an amazing weekend. We had fun. Personally, I got to learn about new artists that I've hardly have heard before, but never really paid attention to their music. So it was amazing. And also it's refreshing. It's something new, something different. And we did a couple of blogs. Check out the blogs for day 1 and day 2. They're in our website at www.otraporfavor.com/blogs. And this today we're actually going to show you guys a couple of interviews we had the privilege to do with some of the performers. The first one was with Dazzle Camouflage. The next one was with DJ Cassandra. And final one with Austin Ashtin. There are 3 artists from Austin. We got to talk about their music, what it was like for them performing at the festival, and also talked about what they wanted to deliver to the audience during their sets. And finally, we talked about mental health, which is, as you guys know, it's important for us to talk about that, especially artists that they create music or they create sounds for everyone to have a good time. Well, themselves have to take care of their own mental health, and it's for us. It was it was good talking about that, and especially after they performed. So yeah, I hope you guys check out their links and also their music, whatever projects they have going on. If they have shows going on in Austin, check them out, and enjoy the interviews. And once again, thank you Sips and Sound for allowing us the opportunity to cover this festival. It was our debut doing this type of coverage, so it was an amazing project, and we look forward to the future ones. All right, se cuidan, se portan bien, arriba la América, and if you guys eat tacos, have over the Mexican Coke. Adios.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Benji.
We're Dazzle Camouflage. I'm originally from South Florida.
And I grew up in the Bay Area.
But we've been in Austin, Texas for 5 years and a little bit over 10 years, respectively.
Hi, I'm DJ Cassandra. I have been in Austin for 10 years, but I'm originally from between DFW area, Dallas-Fort Worth area, and London, UK.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm Austin Ashtin. I'm originally from Denver, Colorado. I moved out here to Austin about 3 years ago, and I've been really trying to work my way throughout the scene out here in Austin, and luckily got booked for Sips and Sounds out here for Coca-Cola. So one of my first larger festivals, and won't be the last one.
This is our first festival slot as a project, so we were stoked to have people out there dancing, and we were really excited about the set we put together. A lot of flips of popular songs that we love personally, and yeah, it's been a joy. It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, beautiful day. The lineup here this year has been really great, really fun. This is one of my favorite parks in Austin, and I'm so happy they brought live music back to Auditorium Shores.
Oh my gosh, it is very powerful, especially on International Women's Day, to be in such an iconic area with such an iconic background and drop. It's beautiful. It'll be very magical when I play. I'm really excited, and I luckily got to do something similar when I opened for Willie Nelson for the ACL 50th. That was wild, but I didn't really get to see behind me until I was done. And so today I'm taking it in first, because it's powerful seeing downtown from afar. It's really cool to see all of Austin from just like one little spot.
The experience has been amazing. I mean, all of the people that just like put in the work out here, the staff, the bartenders, the sound engineers in the back line and the visuals. I mean, for them to create such an amazing like backline and setting in the middle of Austin, I think it's really a one-of-a-kind thing.
And being the first act of the day is really fun, because there's some people there for you, but then you have people that are here for Ash, for Halsey, for all the Suki Waterhouse, all the acts today, and so it's fun, and I think the good thing about being an electronic music act is the ability to kind of be a little bit more flexible with the set that you make, and the set today was probably a little bit more pop-centric, which is something that we really love, but it was fun to maybe curate something a little bit more towards the fans of the lineup here at Sips and Sounds and work our music into that.
So we have a lot of unreleased stuff that we're kind of working on to release this year, so we got to sneak those in some fun ways, some untitled tracks, but the things that are released, we played Head High, and we played a song that just came out yesterday called Follow, and then we also played part of a song.
Yeah, we worked in, I would say the set today was probably 30 to 40% original music, but to Benji's point, some of it was, one of our songs, For You, which is one of our favorite songs. That song is a little bit maybe darker tonally, and we didn't feel like it was right for this. So what we did was we took the vocal for that and mixed it in with a different one of our unreleased songs.
Live music is a big thing to me, because that's what I lived and breathed growing up and studied at UT, just over there. And so live music is a big part of my set, so that will be here today. I have a couple of live music surprises, which I've never had in my set before, but just joy, overall joy and happiness and healing, like proper healing from a crazy world, meeting people through music, connecting through music, on dancing or listening, or just joy, because that's what music is. It's just like, it makes you feel. And on these crazy like speakers, like, yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. Yeah.
I get a lot of my inspiration from artists like Gary Clark Jr., who's a Austin native, as well as like people like Disco Lines or like Loud Luxury, because I think they do an incredible job of like absorbing a lot of pop culture, but bringing it to the electronic dance scene. Oftentimes, right, like pop is huge. We have Olivia Rodrigo, we have Chappell Roan that are putting on like these massive festivals. And more so, we're seeing a lot of the EDM scene starting to remix some of these individuals and like bring their sound to a different audience. And I feel like I'm one of those that's trying to help pioneer that.
Therapy is super cool. Everyone should go to therapy. Doesn't matter if you don't think that you need therapy, just go. It's really beneficial, I think, on all levels, just to like unpack your life and what you go through. And no problem is like too small or unimportant. So that's a big one, big advocate for that. And then, outside of that, exercise, do things you love. Talk to people you love. Notice the little joys every day. That's what I try to do.
I like journaling. I like, music's an outlet. I don't think it solves necessarily things, but it's a great way to express how you're feeling or feel something deeper. And I think that's a great thing. And then, I think, your body is so attached to your mind. So whether it's running or the gym, or for me, I really like, a sauna or a cold plunge if I can find a bucket of ice. But something to kind of, physical shock sometimes, or a lot of time, helps with the mental as well. So finding the balance between the two of those.
I'm learning that every day to create boundaries. But I think moving, like going on a walk with my dog, going swimming, hanging out with friends, going on walks with friends, doing some kind of workout class. I haven't done one in a long time, but like that I think is good. I think connecting with real, like true friends is really lovely, to have proper conversations like that, hydrating, all of that stuff really helps. So yeah, I think that's kind of a nice way that I try to heal a little bit?
I think that's such a great question about mental health, and something that needs to be discussed a lot more, not just in the music industry, but all across sports industry. People that are working 9 to 5s. We have to take care of ourselves. There's artists that some of their best records have come out of, a lot of like sadness and depression. One that comes to mind is like "Lonely" by Justin Bieber. You never know exactly what they're quite feeling, but having a record like "Lonely" by Justin Bieber, and all of his audience gets to seize it. It kind of reminds them that they're not the only ones that are feeling that way. And some ways I kind of like to combat some mental health stuff is a shock effect. So as cheesy as it is, like going and jumping into really cold water, or like the last 30 seconds of your shower turning it on ice cold, will send like a shock through your body to kind of push away some of those mental thoughts that you have. And I've been a person that's struggled with it in the past, and I'm sure there'll be a time where I struggle with it again in the future. And it's really important to just be honest with like your friends and your circle, to like tell them whenever you're going through those things. With that comes an outlet, right? If you're able to share it with them, maybe they're able to share it with you too if they're ever going through it. So we all go through peaks and valleys, and I'm proud to be on this one.
Last question related to Coca-Cola. Which is your favorite Coca-Cola product?
The classic. Essential.
I'm split. I love. I'm drinking a Topo Chico right now, and it's hard to not say the Topo Chico with the lime. But make it Texas version. A Whataburger Blue Powerade is unbeatable. If you get a good location, they're way too large cup. And plenty of ice in the Blue Powerade is unbeatable. I need one of those right now, actually. So
This Topo Chico, like I have so many of them at home, and like it's my favorite thing. I think I have a bunch of bottle like openers that are also Topo Chico branded. I'm a Topo Chico everything, so that's me. This is what I live and breathe on.
Oh my gosh, my favorite Coke product is original Coca-Cola. Not from the 60s, but the current 2000s. So I love Coke. Every morning I like to almost have an ice cold Coke to kind of start my day instead of coffee. So whenever I got asked to play for Coca-Cola Sips and Sounds, I was really thankful it wasn't Pepsi.
thank you, Sips and Sound. This has been amazing. Thanks for the opportunity. The festival is incredible. Thanks to everybody that came out early. We know it's a Friday. We know it's hot. Appreciate you. Music plug?
We just put out a song called Follow, and it's really good, and we think you should listen to it.
Listen to it. Look out for more. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, I'm working on my first dance record. I used to do a lot of film music, and so this will be the first time that I'm working on like a proper dance record. So expect that very soon.
Upcoming projects, we actually have 2 songs that will be coming out with a pretty large label. I can't quite disclose it just yet because we're still working through kind of some contract work. But as what the local DJs say, big things coming. We are actually coming. So thank you for having me, Sips and Sounds, and we'll see you next year.
I mean, man, an 82-degree day in Austin, Texas is nothing. I'll take this 9 times out of 10. This was great.
You got your vitamin D for the month, just save it up, just put it away.
We did. We were helped out by a security guard, lent us some sunscreen. That was an oversight this morning, so that was huge, very helpful. But
So yeah, London, England, yeah.
Were you born in London?
No, I was born in Texas, so I'm a Texas girl through and through. But then, I have that little European flair, and then get Texas still.
Dude, you know what? I told myself when I moved here to Austin from Colorado, if I never have to wipe snow off my windshield again, I'm a happy person. So it being a little bit chilly today wasn't bad for me at all.